just can't stop, won't stop hustling.
What up, grannies and granddads? She got a black abstract. You're locked in once again, and I appreciate you for it. So I want to talk about this Astroworld Fest that happened last night. First, I want to say condolences to to the families of everybody that lost their lives or were injured last night. They said at least 8 dead and many injured at the Astroworld Festival in Houston. Just from CNN.com, says at least 8 people are dead and many others were injured after the crowd surged forward as rapper Travis Scott was on stage at the Astroworld Festival in Houston on Friday night. Officials said about 50,000 people were at the sold-out outdoor music festival at NRG Park, the stadium complex where the Astrodome and the NRG Stadium stand. More than 300 people were treated at a field hospital set up near the festival, officials said. This is crazy. I saw a couple videos of clips floating around. I heard a couple of stories that kids were overdosing on fentanyl as well that came into the hospital. They had a bad batch of drugs going on around there. It just seemed like they didn't have enough security to handle what was going on at the festival. That's what it seemed like. And I don't know if they're not familiar with how Travis Scott shows are. But it's a lot of energy, mosh pits. I've been to one before, and I purposely bought tickets in the stands because I don't want no parts of that. This sucks, man. You go out to have a good time, or you're a parent and you allow your child to go out and figure they're gonna have a good time, think it's gonna be harmless, and they wind up getting killed over just stupidity. You obviously see people on the ground and you're just constantly running over or trampling them. Sucky way to go out, man. Sucks. I really don't know how to put it into words, man. I seen the one video. The 2 kids were climbing up and were talking to the cameraman and trying to get his attention to tell Travis to stop the show. And he kind of was brushing them off. In that incident, he got his headphones on. He probably couldn't hear his kids going crazy. He could have thought those kids were just, being wild and going up there. And he's a cameraman. Ain't really nothing much he can do. And then if the accusation or claim is false, he can get in trouble for that. So I'm not gonna say give him a pass, but you gotta look at it from both sides. I saw another video where there's obvious kids. Like a girl was laying out. I don't know if this is one of the victims. If it is, rest in peace, condolences. Was laying and the paramedics or the police officers were putting her on her side. I don't know if she's just passed out or if she was at this time deceased, but the camera pans up. The guy pans up and Travis is still performing. You gotta stop the show. I don't know what the rules are. The show, if the show goes on. Because I guess that could create more pandemonium. If you do stop the show, a lot of people are going to be upset. You could cause a riot or whatnot. So I do know that factors into what the artist has to do or whatnot. So like if they stop a show abruptly, the fans could get irate and then it could be even more pandemonium. So I have heard of that happening before. But he could have took some time out and spoke on it. I don't know if he did. I wasn't there. As y'all know, I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. He's one of my favorite artists, and it just sucks for him, man. Artists like this don't deserve. Nobody deserves this at a show, but artists like Travis who kind of stay out the way and mind his business. Something happens like this. This is a bad look for him and his brand. But on the flip side about it, fuck his brand. These kids lost their lives. These parents lost their children, and it also said Houston Police Chief Troy Feener said one security officer said he was stuck in the neck Friday night during Astroworld when trying to restrain a concert going. We do have a report of a security officer, according to medical staff, that was out and treated him last night. He was reaching over to restrain and grab a citizen, and he felt a pricking in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan, Finner said during a news conference Saturday. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick similar to what you would get somebody if you was injected. So these motherfuckers walking around with needles. These kids is crazy, man. You got that same video I saw where Travis Scott is up on the performing. The officer's trying to get this girl, and you got these kids jumping on the cop's car, just acting crazy. Sense like they ain't got no damn sense, man. That's the thing about people. You gotta respect human nature, man. You gotta respect other people. When you lose that or regard for just having normal human decency or just human life. Sorry, it's weird with this camera. I know I'm supposed to be looking here, but I'm looking at myself. So bear with me. But when you lose that, then it's just like, yo, you a piece of shit. Just pretty much, you just a piece of shit. Shit like this shouldn't be happening. We could blame Travis, we can, but it's not his fault. Travis ain't responsible for the kids out in the field, all this. He come to do a job, which is perform, and then get off the stage safely. Try to make sure everybody gets home as safe as possible. These are the responsibilities, and this is the doing of just stupidity of people. Stupidity of people. You're trampling people to get to. Nobody stopped. They're like, oh, hold on. No. Nobody's thinking about none of that. You tramp. This is murder. You trampled. I hope cameras capture who was running, and they all get arrested or something, because it's ridiculous, man. They said the drug Naxalone is sometimes called a safe shot or a rescue shot because of its ability to bring someone back from an overdose. Brand names for Naxalone and Narcan and Evizio has long been used. So somebody pricked this officer with that drug I was saying that was going around, and he had to be revived. That's crazy. Like, this is just the regard for human life is crazy to me, man. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner said the investigation into the incident Friday night at the Astroworld Festival that claimed 8 lives is ongoing, and nothing like this has happened at a special event in the city over the last 40 years. 40 years have been since this happened, man. Travis, I know he going through it right now, man. Endorsers and whatnot are pulling out at alarming rates, probably. I don't want to look at this part, man. I'm trying not to tear up, y'all. All right, the ages of 7 of the 8 victims range from 14 to 27. 14 years old, man. You ain't even lived yet, man. Yeah, 14, I feel like you shouldn't even be in an event like this. I'm not saying you can't go to a concert, but you should be accompanied by an adult. And then if it's one of these outdoor ones, you know it's gonna be ridiculous. No, there's too much going on at these festivals, man. Victims getting all kinds of stuff going at these things. One of the victims' ages was not yet known. 6 of the 8 family members have been notified, the mayor added. Based on information the city currently has, no one is reported missing. Let me just say, as it relates to what happened last night, as far as we're aware, I'm not aware of any incident of this kind that's taking place at any of the special events on the county side or the city side, pretty much in the last 40 years. So this might be the end of the Astroworld Fest as we know it, just due to the stupidity of people. But aside from all that, this is the end of people's lives that passed away, man. And there's no amount of words and no condolences you can give to somebody who lost their kids, and especially in the fashion that their kids went out. You know, you die painfully getting ran and trampled over by people, man. It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable. Houston police, you gotta do everything in your power to bring these families justice. That's the only way they probably could get closure of this. I don't know, man. Post your comments below. Let me know what you think about it. Like I said, rest in peace, condolences to the families. Come on.